Well, looks like we finally invested in some signage. That place looks familiar on there. Pretty cool. So yeah, we place these all around, and hopefully we can lead some customers here and increase sales. Seeing that the wife is now here full time, she wants a lot an hour, so it's hard to pay her salary unless we make money. Anyway, yeah, I thought those were kind of cool. Like everything my wife does, it's pretty awesome. Good morning. I know it's early and you've been making bouquets this morning, but I couldn't just pass up on this beautiful picture. I'm talking mostly about you, but the flowers are nice looking too.
Is it the cold sores on my lips or the morning hair?
Nobody would know. I'll zoom back. I like your hair in the morning when it's all messed up. Makes me think that something happened in my dreams. So what are we doing here? You're gonna put some, this is this week's Dahlia crop.
Yeah.
I like the zinnia crop this year. So you're not a huge fan of like the multi-colored bouquets. You kind of like to keep them simple and have, you know, enough foliage to put in there. What do you call that? What you're doing right now.
I'm stripping basil.
And you use that as filler.
It smells good.
Well, it does. It's weird. You wouldn't think it smelled pretty. Like basil, you would think it would smell more like, I don't know, cooking basil. Is that the same thing?
Exactly the same.
It is.
Yep.
So what, when it dries out, it has a different smell to it, maybe?
It's not dried. It smells like basil, however you use it.
So that's what basil smells like when I make spaghetti sauce. Pretty like that? No.
When you make spaghetti sauce, you just open a jar. It would never smell like
we've
that.
already heard this. No, I do add, you know, spices, whatever's in the cabinet. A little of this, a little of that. You know how it works. So what kind of dahlias are these little tiny ones?
Pompons. Boy, I know you are trying to come up with something because you're quiet.
I'm not. I'm just, I'm flabbergasted by all the colors here. I don't know. It's hard for me to focus. I can see why you are lost for words today when I'm filming this. You're kind of just like...
Honestly, I'm tired and I don't have any words today, so...
No
I
word.
got a few for you, but...
Really? Come on now.
Ow, I can't smile. I got sunburn on my lips yesterday and I got cold sores this morning.
It's weird how you can get a cold sore from a sunburn.
It's the only reason I get them. Or if I'm sick, like sometimes I'll get a cold sore, but...
It should be a hot sore instead, you know?
I got a sunburn yesterday. I didn't have SPF lip balm, and you always make fun of me for putting chapstick on, but if I don't, I look like Angelina Jolie.
Yeah, you kind of look sexy.
Yeah, I'm sure.
But you can't kiss those lips with a cold sore. It's contagious, isn't it?
Yeah, I believe so.
Well, good.
Stay away from me.
I'll be giving you the cold shoulder.
There, that is glorious.
Well, it was your idea yesterday. We were like, let's put the brush hog on, and maybe we'll have Blake brush
Oh my
hog.
God, for some reason, I was literally exhausted. I've been exhausted. I'm always exhausted. But that never stops me. I say I'm exhausted. I'm exhausted right now. I wasn't exhausted yesterday. But we were like just about done with our day, and then we're like, oh, let's just set the brush hog up so that we can, you know, be ready for tomorrow and get some of the fields kind of in shape. Because it's dry. We haven't had rain in, I feel like, a year.
That's why you haven't seen the home gardens. It's just like they're burnt out, basically.
I mean, they're actually still, they have color and stuff, but you know, it's everything is struggling. It is what it is. Mother Nature has given us a crappy year. Look at that.
That looks great. And you just did it
Beautiful.
talking to me. You did
Lavender
two things
blush,
at once.
Irish Porter, Bella Luna. God, what a combo. I'm telling you what, if you don't grow these, you need to grow them.
So
They literally, like, when you see them, like, it's almost just like mesmerizing, really.
So overall, you're pretty happy with your dahlia crop this year, right? You have to be.
Well, you know, it's been better this year than most years. I shouldn't say most years, than the last 2 years. But we've also been busting our hump to make sure that we have a good year. You know, we invested a lot in, you know, time and fertilizing and amendments and nitrogen. You know, a lot of things that are necessary, and I've been just throwing things in the ground. But I'll tell you what, whatever we did this year, we're doing again because it worked.
That natural spring water I get from a spring, these flowers even get the best of everything.
Well, yeah, I don't trust the water that comes out of our old well. Like, for cut flowers, you really need, look at that. That is so pretty. And this, you know what, make another one of these.
I told you we should make a calendar and just put them on my bald head. Every month I'd have a different
I really would not want to
What?
flip the next
Flower
month,
do.
hoping it's a better month than the one before. It
Oh.
started off with your bald head and a flower.
Well, we'll start January with the bald head. And then February, you know, whatever flower of the month.
It's funny. So this is also Bella Luna, but it's all white. So it's like, if it doesn't get a lot of sun, the lavender doesn't, like, these are from lower branches.
Can I get a close up? Yeah, look at that. That's beautiful.
Like, these are just perfect. You know, and I do have some insect damage. Probably not as much as I would have had I not done the molasses, but you know what? We're doing pretty good this year with dahlias. And thank God, because it's kind of my only fall crop. Well, I do have heirloom chrysanthemums coming. So hopefully, wow. And now we just need a couple little babies.
So
I love these things. I'll grow a whole row of these.
Yes, they are cute.
They are cute. They are literally the cutest flowers. They are so worth it. They last forever.
So where would a normal person buy those?
From my website.
Oh, well, is there...
No, these are all dahlias that are available. Like, a lot of growers grow dahlias, like they grow them and they sell tubers. So a lot of times you need to get them from whoever grows them. That's why I like kind of like showing off some of the dahlias, because there's so many out there, but boy, there are some that really stand out. And I'm making notes this year. I am gonna sell and I'll keep a lot of the ones that I have, but there are some that I'm just like, I'm not like, it either hasn't been productive for me in the past 2 years, 3 years, or I just don't love it. Like, I just don't like the way it works, or I don't like that it behaves a certain way or something. The flower head will be, you know, in a different, you know, if it's clock faced, and instead of having the flower look upward, if it's pointing down, I'm like getting rid of all of those, because I like making bouquets, and I can't do that with flowers that annoy me. So, yeah.
And you can't do it with husbands that annoy you.
Well, I am doing a good job right now.
Yeah, because I'm not annoying you.
We are, sort of.
Well, not as much as normally.
So, that's that. I am literally just trying to get these as backup in here.
So what's our fall?
That's literally glorious, though.
That's great.
I love
And
it.
look at that. You made that in like 5 minutes.
Yeah, I should be able to make these much quicker, but
So what's our fall schedule like? We have any events? We have anything going on here?
well,
We
I don't
thinking?
know. We have yet to discuss the actual date. We'd like to do a fall meet and greet YouTube fan day. I'd like to open it up because we have had people come here and, you know, on a whim, just come here. And our hours are kind of all over the place. And sometimes we're here, sometimes we're not. Sometimes it's self-serve at the farm stand, sometimes it's not. But we would like to open it up to, like, just to have like a little fall, like a little festival and farm tour coming up. So probably in a month, I think it would give us enough time, and it would give our crops enough time, and the dahlias will be just glorious, and, you know, hopefully, if the powdery mildew doesn't take them. But if they do, then you'll get to see it in real life. But yeah, if you're local, you'll be able to do, you'll be able to come and visit and just meet us, and maybe Blake will play piano for everyone, and we'll have refreshments in the barn, and, you know, we can just chat in real life instead of doing it on video. But yeah, we thought that would be a fun opportunity. Plus, it would give people a chance to come actually see like our set in real life. It's literally no different than what we show, but it's fun to, it's just a different, it's a different feel when you get to, and I like to meet people in person. I don't like, you know, it's always just me and you, but it's amazing how much outreach our channel has, and that people will actually come see us. Like, are we that special? I don't know, but they make us feel special when we come. So
Oh, it's kind of,
it's a weird thing because we kind of like, you know, go through the weeks and put up videos and just like, you know, show some of our stuff. Like, some of the stuff isn't boring, it's fine. Some of it's educational, fine. But like, when you realize people have been following us, and when they see our kids in real life and they're like, holy cow, they're like, I've been following you since you were this big, and like, it's weird. You don't really think about that from an audience's perspective, but it happens.
and it was pretty wild because, you know, I think that's one of the reasons why you're talking about scheduling it, because we almost missed the last people that showed up here. We had a father and son.
It was a couple different people that we were kind of, they were, you know, people show up and they're not sure what to expect, and we're not sure if, you know, we're not, like, we don't have a heads up or anything. So it's like, you know, are they here to just get flowers, or they, you know, we don't know. And we did things a little wonky this year with our scheduling because of the kids' sports and stuff. But we're here now a lot. Oh, wow, that's nice. But we're here now for like the fall. So I thought, hey, I mean, we're going to be busting our hump here anyway. So we might as well invite people and come have a beer, and you know what? We'll have a bonfire. We have pallets galore. Let's do a bonfire out by the ponds.
Yeah.
What, could we do that?
We could.
Why don't we?
If it rains maybe for like a week.
It won't rain. It has not rained.
Well, then we're not doing a bonfire.
Why?
Because
Out by the ponds we couldn't?
it'll be a nuclear bomb, because it'll go right up the hill, right to the barn, and
It will not.
our dreams will explode in front of all of our eyes.
Hey, we'll have a viral video.
Yeah, it'll be like the Hindenburg, except it never got off the ground.
I don't know.
But I will be screaming like the guy who narrated it. Oh my God, the humanity! But I don't know, if you do plan on coming here and you're driving a long distance, you know, you could always kind of like go to your website or something, or give us the heads up.
You could also text me. I have a business line. I don't get back to people generally on it, but I will be able to get back to you. You can also email me, and just give us a heads up that you're coming, if you're not coming for an event or during when we're open, because we would love to meet you. And we don't, you know, I remember the one couple that came, like, I was so grungy. My pants were like loaded. I was sweating. I was literally disgusted. I was almost like embarrassed, like, oh my God, these people just drove all the way from Canada, by the way. And here I am, like, I am literally just disgusting. Like, literally.
Oh, come on. You weren't that bad.
Oh, I was that bad.
You were a 6 at best, right?
I don't even know if 6 would be pushing it.
Well,
Anyway, I was a 0 when it came to cleanliness and presentability.
I was talking on the dirt scale.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, you weren't like massively muddy.
No, well, no, but I was basically wearing clothes, a smock.
Well, I think that's what's most beautiful about you, is how naturally beautiful you are, and you don't care.
How scary it could be. That
Yeah.
does not go.
You're not panicking right now that
Yeah, but
you
you know
weren't
what?
in the
I
makeup
also-
room, and all of a sudden I come here with a camera and I'm following around. You're not like, oh my God, I got what do I look like? You really don't care
I honestly,
what you look like.
because even if you come here, I probably am going to be wearing something like this. Although if we do a fall, like, if we do a fun fall thing, I would probably dress up. Not dress up, but like make myself presentable.
Yeah.
And actually feel like I feel like a human. I know, I think there's like this common misconception that, how about that?
That looks great. That's colorful.
Yeah, this is a zinnia. This is mostly zinnias and dahlias, but that's cute.
I think maybe you should just stand out by the parkway like the Statue of Liberty, and instead of holding up a flame, you'd be holding up a bouquet.
Like Jackson Hewitt does for taxes?
Yeah,
No.
kinda.
No, that annoys me.
Well,
I mean, if I look like Maddie, I might go out there and...
oh
people
please.
People might just buy some flowers for me for the sake of buying
Yeah,
flowers.
guys in pickup trucks maybe, but
Hey, I gotta sell these babies.
yeah.
But anyway, so that's the thing. We probably will have flowers for sale, but we also would like to do some, like, you know, we'll have some refreshments and stuff, and just do like a meet and greet. Come hang out, ask us questions, see if we really are this weird in real life. Yes. But yeah. So.
Well, just to walk around here, you know, at some point we have to figure out what we're going to do with this business. We have the idea. You know, we have some ideas floating around, but it's hard right now. The farm stand idea kind of, you know, people aren't really into vegetables, and
I'm not into vegetables.
yeah, and neither am I.
We
So
kind of had to grow though, so that's where that came from. But we know that that's not our.
yeah, we've kind of squashed the idea of selling squash.
Okay, nobody likes squash.
No.
Although I do like my pumpkins this year. Oh, that's so cute.
Plus, we had more peppers than you could imagine.
Oh
And-
my God! You know what? Every year, boy, I can grow peppers.
Yes,
I
but
can definitely grow peppers. That is beautiful.
they didn't go anywhere. That's the problem. How many peppers can you have?
I'll see you later.
Oh, yeah, wait. I want to come check out the store here.
Bring that bouquet.
He's about to come from behind the curtain. So, yeah, it looks like you moved it. Used to be on the other side, but it felt like people couldn't see the flowers from the road. So,
Well, it's not that. The sun comes in that side, so that's kind of dumb.
well, all right. We're both right, I think. And we should both agree that we're both right. Here, look.
You and your gibberish.
It's for you. You're running out of room.
All right. All right. These are little boys. Don't put them in the sun.
Well, I'm trying to keep it out.
No, you're not. You just put it right in.
Says the woman who got sunburned lips.
It has nothing to do with it. Wow.
My lips are not burnt.
This is not going to fit. Give me
Right
that.
there in the bottom one. There's some room. Looks great.
Yeah. I love these buckets. I did change buckets out because the white buckets kind of took away from my flowers. And I really do love the way that these... They're just a little bit shorter and you can just see them better. So, yeah. These are my beauties.
Also have some syrup. We're going to offer a few more things,
Well, we
right?
also have friends that do a lot of local goods. So, yeah, might as well throw them in there. I actually am going to go get I'm going to go get a pail and do some single stemmed dahlias also for people who don't want to spend $30 on flowers.
So how did your event go? You were doing a photo shoot. How'd that go for you?
Photo shoot or what?
Well, you were doing flowers, remember? Last video you were talking about how you had a project where you were doing flowers for a photo shoot. You were all excited about it.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
You were doing flowers for a photo shoot for the guy that lives next door to us. My goodness.
That guy. Well, I was trying to think if you were talking about the photographers that came for senior pictures or like I was supposed to make a bouquet also, and like show it. Like I want to actually build a massive bouquet, because we're also going to offer rich bitch bouquets, which are like $75, but they are like massive and they're beautiful, so they're like giftable. But anyway, so I was trying to figure out what you were talking about, but that went well. I pretty much spent double the projected time that I thought I would, and was there for 2 days instead of 1, but you know, that's what you have with particular clients, and that's fine.
Well, the client called you back, sounds like. Yep. So you must have done a good job. Yeah,
I mean, it was definitely a learning curve. You know, some people, it's easy to do flowers for people who share your style. It's a little more challenging because for people who want a specific look or specific things, sometimes these don't cut it, so you have to get specific flowers to create the look. But that's fine. That's like more floristry, I feel like, rather than like beautiful cut flowers. Like these are just amazing. I'm so thrilled with like how these look. Really.
And you were like,
I hope somebody comes to buy them.
You were like second guessing yourself too, though. You're like, this morning when I got here, you weren't really.
You know what? I have a hard time getting started, but then once I get a couple done, I'm like, oh man, yeah, this is. I know. I don't know why I do that. I feel like we all do that. We all have like a way of just making it feel like we don't know what we're doing. I mean, I really sometimes don't even know what I'm doing. I pretend, and that's okay too.
It's like, I really enjoy this, but I'm going to stress out.
I can't even go out in public. I hope nobody comes today while I'm here, because I would be embarrassed if people showed up today and I have a fat lip.
I don't care if it's contagious or not. I'd kiss you and take the chance.
I would punch you.
Come here.
Ew.
Come here.
Stop
Pucker
it.
up.
No.
Well.
And you have scruffy. You probably gave it to me. You probably irritated my lip.
Maybe. Maybe it's an ingrown hair and not a cold sore. What do you think? I don't know.
I think I'll just punch you for that comment.
Well, I could have probably planted a follicle by accident. So that's how lip locked we were the other day.
You wish.
Well, please, can you go with it? There, serves you right.
I know. I can't
Stop
smile.
laughing.
I can't smile too much.
Yeah. You gave me mono, so there.
What is that?
I don't know. We're even. It's a kissing disease.
All right, I gotta go put some dahlias in here.
All right, so what's the plan for today? I know I have to.
My plan might be to stay here and sit in a chair and look at all these gorgeous flowers.
You should. You deserve it. That's what she says to me.
Although I did ask you to repaint my chalkboard and it needs another coat.
Well, that's because I had Michael do it, and you know how it works.
Please.
Yeah.
Yes.
So we're gonna.
Corner's already good.
I never heard of painting a chalkboard itself, but
What do you mean?
I've heard of chalkboard paint, but it's not for a chalkboard.
Can
It's
you
for.
refinish the wood and stain it? Or can you paint this white?
I can, but it's gonna cost you.
I don't even think white. I actually just want you to refinish it because I do like the wood around it. Can you refinish that?
I can, but we'll see what happens. Somebody almost stopped, but
Come get my flowers. I am just going to stand out there on the road.
let's do it.
Wanna?
Yes, I'll drive home and I'll grab your bikini. The one piece. It's cold out.
I look better in a tube.
I know you do.
It would take away from my lip.
All right, whatever. Just don't duck lip them when they're driving by.
I won't be lip locking anybody today.
No. And hopefully you won't be giving me no lip.
I love this one.
Yes.
Come on, this one. I want someone to enjoy this one.
Well,
And even this one, even the zinnias. Look how nice that looks.
by the time the people see this video, they'll be a day and a half old.
No, I know.
Or they'll be in the compost pile, so.
No. If I don't sell bouquets, I'm drying them.
Oh yeah, I saw you were doing something like
Yes.
that.
Yep.
So now you're offering dried bouquets or dried flowers. Where
I'm going to use the dried flowers probably for a project later on. But
Well, how come you're not hanging dried flowers in here and trying to sell dried flowers? Is it not?
Why don't you do that?
Is it not dried
I do
flower
have
season?
I actually have dried lavender. So
Yeah.
that's going to be available too for the fall festival if you like dried lavender. They'll have nice little bunches. I just haven't had a chance to wrap them up and stuff yet. So.
You look like a teacher next to that chalkboard.
Ugh.
Maybe you should do some workshops.
Yeah, I will.
Come on.
I'm gonna teach you some things.
Yeah. And I'm gonna be the dunce or head of the class, maybe. All right, thank you. Emmalou taking over the watering duties today. Yeah, I've pretty much had to water everything 3 times over. And it's good to have a helping hand. Someone who's good with the hose.
I'm helping out so we can go to the fair.
Oh boy.
I mean, Mom said we could figure it out. She said we could do whatever we want tonight. We just have to do it. We just have to
Wow.
we just have to
Figure out how to say it?
no. We just have to figure out if you're okay with it.
Really? If I'm okay with it?
Yeah.
Is that why you're over here watering?
Yeah.
Buttering up pops to go to the fair? What do you like about the fair? It's the same games, same rides, same carnies with the same shirts they had on the year before.
Why would I spray this at you?
Well, you know what the funniest thing about the fair is, Emmalou?
I just like when we go on rides.
You're not afraid to go on them rides?
Nope.
Have you seen the guys who were putting them things up?
Nope.
Well,
I wonder if they're
that's probably why. The demolition derby's over. So,
or maybe we should just buy milkshakes.
really?
That's what you do.
Well, that was the highlight of the fair last year was the milkshakes, but the funniest thing about the fair was the demolition derby because half the guys would have to walk to work the next day. So most of the contestants had a lot riding on that $100 grand prize. I guess they were gonna
What?
get a new lease on life and a car. Emmalou, come on now. That's no way to get me to say, hey, your mom's got a cold sore. We really can't be seen in public. So we may have to bag the fair tonight. I don't need some carny coming up and trying to kiss her.
Well, I'll protect Mama.
Well,
I like Hawaii noodles.
you'll be on the tilt-a-whirl. So, you like the rides at the fair and the food at the fair. How much money you got in your piggy bank? See, I got lifelong passes to the fair, so we're pretty much bound to go every year.
How much money do I have?
Yeah, how much money do you have?
Last time I had 30. Now I'm probably at like 10 something.
10 something?
Or maybe
How can you go from 30 to 10 something? Another Stitch toy?
because I bought a jumbo Stitch mystery thing
Ah,
and it cost $25.
really?
Yeah. So
That's
if
great.
I don't have enough, can you buy me?
What?
I'll give you all my money back.
No,
I'll give you all my money free.
no cotton candy for this kid. Ah! What's your mother doing over here? What's she got Blake doing? Is Blake weeding?
Yeah.
Poor kid.
But you told us to be working.
Well, if you want to go to the fair, you're going to be working overtime. Your daughter's trying to butter me up to go to the fair tonight.
Yes, I know. I've been hearing the thing.
Really?
But she gave us the idea.
All right, we'll drop you off. Just don't run away with it. It's over in 3 days.
Yeah, right.
Boy, these are nice flowers over here.
Aren't they? They're beautiful.
Are we all gonna go?
You think you're going by yourself, Missy? I don't think so.
Well-
He had his girlfriend.
Blake has a girlfriend?
No.
Oh,
I said if he had his girlfriend.
if he had a girl. Blake's allowed to go.
I don't know. He went last year with his girlfriend, but they didn't really look like they were hanging out too much.
Well, sometimes when you hang out with your girlfriend, you kind of don't want to hang out with her.
I don't know what happened.
That doesn't happen with a husband and wife, though, let me tell you.
Yeah.
I enjoy every moment I get to spend with you.
Oh, yeah, good. Grab a shovel. Let's finish
Wow.
the show. Bean, you just love hanging out with me. So
I don't have the tools that you have.
You must love hanging out with me because you always find me with that camera.
Well, definitely trying to film the progress here at the farm.
No, I'm really happy. Like, you know, not everything went to plan, but I love that we got some stuff. We got a lot of stuff done and accomplished, and it feels like, I mean, with the rain, lack of rain, it's been really tough, but I feel like it's also allowing us to, like, keep up on the weeds, you know?
Well, when you're married to Superman,
Fine.
things can happen.
Yes, well, you have actually been very instrumental in keeping this farm afloat.
Unfortunately, you're my kryptonite. Your mother, she's my biggest weakness.
What, like, or whatever.
Are you at that stage now where you're going to start calling the kids the wrong names?
I actually thought it was Blake at first, but then I realized it wasn't.
Ah, imagine being from a family of 4.
I was from a family of 7, and we all started with S, except for my brother.
Oh, that had to be horrible.
So, trust me, I've been called every name in the book.
And yours was usually the last one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, actually, halfway through, my dad would always just get frustrated enough that he would just yell at me because he was mad he couldn't figure my name out.
I know. My mother would start with my actual name and then end up with my nickname after the rest of the siblings. Emma Lou. She did not mean to.
I have a fat lip. If you hit me in the lip, I would have been really mad.
Emma, you could have knocked your mother
Go around.
unconscious there.
This soil is actually really workable. And I'm really surprised.
Is it because I got it wet, you think?
No, I think it's, no, because it
Look,
was
there's
like
a little toad.
And there's actually, oh, hi, buddy. Oh my
See?
God, it's happening. They're coming. No, because there's worms in here. When I'm digging out this grass by roots. By the way, if you ever weed, if you have to get stuff out by the roots, and this grass is one that you should definitely not rototill in, because the more you like till up the roots, the more grass you'll get. But it's much easier to take it out in little bite-sized pieces.
Look at him.
Than to take the whole clump out. He's so cute. But yeah, so this is a rhizomatic grass, so it spreads underground. So that's why we have to dig out by the roots. Unlike what Blake is ripping out over there.
I know. What is Blake doing over there?
Blake is ripping out really tall tap-rooted roots that are growing up through the fabric holes.
Are you chewing tobacco?
What?
Oh, well, you just spit.
It's probably a bug.
These look great.
Yeah. I actually have one more. See, look. See that? So if I were to just take this top off, that it would just continue to grow.
Wow.
So you actually have to dig out the roots. And this is, I'm missing some, obviously. You're not going to always get 100%, but if you make this a practice, you will definitely do yourself a favor. And you should be mulching, but we don't have mulch.
So the roots kind of have, this grass has like a white tail then almost.
Well, it's white because it's underground. It's spreading underground and it doesn't have any access to the sun right now.
Mom,
Yes,
do frogs have ears? That's what I'm wondering, because if they hear you, they're probably like...
you know what? I don't know, Emma. That's a good question.
His like body is like this.
I know, he's so cute.
It's like
though.
sucked in.
He's a
He's
toad.
probably- you know what? He's over here because he hasn't had any rain and he's probably dried out.
He is.
He's over here because it's actually wet.
Emma, low. Where is he? Oh, there he is. Yeah, he's like, listen, this feels good. Leave me be, you two. He feels like me.
Let's not talk about my dry skin.
I know, look at him. Rub some chapstick on his back.
Yeah.
You mean some luck?
See that? Ooh, look at this. This is why you don't just pull out from the top.
You kind of...
See that? That's why you don't just pull it out like that. I just saved myself.
So
for the next
why are
3
you
weeks.
saying that to me? Oh, that's right, because I weeded this the last time, I believe.
Actually, you probably did a good job because, I mean, if you did this side, you didn't do a good job. But if you did that side has like considerably less weeds. So I think I probably did that side.
Gimme. No, Mommy, Claire's doing this.
He's so cute, Emma Lou.
See what the foot is.
So you do recommend taking weeds out. Like, it's going to be beneficial to the plant, right? Like,
Well, it's either the weed is going to get the nutrients and the moisture, or the plant is. So
because we went to a farm a couple weeks ago and they had taller flowers, but didn't look like anybody was tending to the weeds.
well,
And-
I mean, that's not a priority there.
But does that make the flower taller, possibly?
I mean, if it's getting crowded, yeah. I mean, but the thing is, we plant closely for annuals because of that, because they'll fight for light, and you know, it makes them stretch, just like tulips. That's why you plant tulips so close. If you want longer stems and taller plants, yes, you actually crowd your planting. But these are perennials, so in that case, it's much different because these are going to come back year after year and they are going to bush out and get bigger, and you don't want black spot, powdery mildew, all that stuff to seep in. So while you can plant them relatively close, you need to give them their space. Otherwise, you're going to be digging, dividing, cutting back, and they're not going to be useful because they're going to be loaded with diseases. And then that defeats the purpose. So, geez, Blake. Sounds like you are ripping up my plastic over there.
Mom,
Yeah.
how many frogs do hearts
That
have?
looks good, Blake. I can actually see my lilies. If you run up and get my
How's it feel?
we'll look up and see frogs. I can't wait to take a nap when I get home.
Really? So you're not ready for the fair tonight?
I'd rather go tomorrow.
Yeah, I'd kind of rather go tomorrow too.
It's too sunny today.
I know, but I think tomorrow we could go earlier. You know what I mean? Like,
If you get an all-day pass, there's no reason, because you're getting like.
well, I also think it'd be less crowded, and you know, it's like what, the 4th day of the fair. So most of the people who got food poisoning will already be hopefully recovered. You know what I'm saying?
No,
What do you like about the fair, Blake?
nothing.
Come on. Let's
The
be
game where you can put in a coin and then you could win coins back.
the quarter game.
Yeah, whatever it is.
Yeah.
He's got the gambling gene like his mom.
Well,
I won a few dollars from it. And it hooked you for life. What? I said it hooked you for life. You're not old enough to play that machine. What?
he looks old enough now.
How old do you have to be? 18. Oh, well, they let me play it.
Yeah, they don't care.
We'll play that tonight. I'll let you put a quarter in for me.
Even if you're a quarter of the age of the limit that you're supposed to be, they'll let you play the game. Look at that. You learned from watching me, didn't you?
Nope. What? Frogs. She wanted to know if frogs have ears. They do. No.
Look at it. I said it to the thing.
Well, there you go, folks. You learn something new every day. Frogs have ears. And Blake's getting paid in quarters today.
Is that a mouse?
It's probably a mole or a vole.
It picks up sound vibrations from the air.
They live under the tarp, Blake.
So they don't really have ears. Ears. Did you hear that?
What's the verdict on the frog?
So they have little flat discs behind their eyeballs. And that is something that picks up and transmits vibration, like in water and air, and then it transmits that information to the inner ear, what theirs is considered an inner ear, so they can pick up like movement and vibration, but it's not like an actual ear.
So he probably heard and felt the vibrations of you talking.
Yeah.
And because you have cold sores, maybe you're talking more like a frog or a toad.
Yeah, you're going way off kilter. I'm not sure what direction you're headed, but it ain't in mine. Well, you know what? But I also did put the amendments in the spring. So this actually did get all of the proper amendments, and it got some like manure, and it got some like the gypsum, like the soil conditioner. So maybe that's why this isn't so rock hard now. Because those posts were terrible. Did you see the end posts? Like the holes where the posts were? Oh my God. Digging in that was terrible. This is beautiful.
Well, it also got a burst of grass at about 30 miles an hour when I mowed the wrong way.
Yeah.
You wanted to put grass clippings on this as mulch, didn't you?
Yeah.
I put piles on a couple ends. It didn't look like it got used.
You didn't tell me.
Well, it's kind of obvious where they were. But it was weird because when I went to move it, the inside was warm.
Yeah, it's composting.
Like, I'm surprised there weren't a bunch of voles in there hanging out.
No, but we did see a couple in the peppers. My sister screamed.
So if I were to take a bunch of clippings and put them in a pile before winter, do you think that
Yes, they would steam up and probably not freeze if you tarped it. That's what you do with compost. It heats up in the winter. You know how people actually have thermometers to see what temperature their compost is at? That's why. That's what it's doing. It's breaking it down, because once it's done, it's beautiful nutrients for your plants. But the microbial activity has to continue and break it down. And the warmer it is, the faster it breaks down.
So it's kind of like micro BO in a way. They're moving around, sweating, working real hard, and it kind of heats the compost up.
Sure. The farm has come a long way this year.
I know, it's weird because it always feels like there's something that has to be done and nothing ever gets done, but then you turn around one day and you're like, wow, we got a lot done.
Yeah, like even just tackling these two messy, weedy rows that we've been wanting to tackle.
Even like removing the stakes yesterday with the tractor.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, figuring it out. It took us a little while, but we finally said, this is a lot of work. We need to figure out something. And it was really not that hard to figure out.
Whose idea was that?
Mine.
All right.
So,
And And then it just jump-started us for the whole night, brush hogging.
I know.
we like on a roll. We're like, oh, hell, we can do this.
We did brush hog the fields. They look good. She missed a spot over there, but then she said she wanted to leave it.
It's a different type of goldenrod that's coming up later, and it will be great for bees later on. I don't want to brush hog all the fields because then the bees have nothing. And like when the monarchs migrate down, they all need stuff. They need late season bloom, and that's what, my goal is not to get rid of that. That's beautiful.
So why does goldenrod get such a bad rep?
Because ragweed comes out at the same time, and everyone's allergic to ragweed. So they blame it on goldenrod.
Like, I think goldenrod looks great. Like, why couldn't you cut a goldenrod bouquet and put it on your table?
Well, because you could, actually. But it's not like a profitable crop because everyone has it, at least here.
Well, I'm just saying, if, you want to be cheapo.
Yeah, you could.
You could bring a girl a bunch of goldenrods, and hopefully later.
Actually, a lot of people who do like native style weddings or like field wildflower weddings, that's what they use. That is a great filler because that is exactly what wildflowers are. That's a very trendy thing to do. And it's cheaper.
I like the hills. Yeah. With all the goldenrod. It looks great.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
And it's almost like it didn't look like that a couple years ago. It kind of slowly happened on its own.
Well, I don't know. It had to have been here, though.
It's too bad that, somebody doesn't want it all. Like that it isn't in demand. Because, boy, is it easy.
But the thing is, it is in demand, but it's so readily available.
So who's it in demand by?
People use it all the time. I use it in bouquets. I just told you, people use it for wildflower weddings. The problem is, like, I have enough for all of Columbia County. Just on my farm. And
I know, but
it's a roadside weed. It does not go away.
Yeah, but can't we mail it to where it isn't?
No.
There's not a state where there isn't goldenrod?
Doubt it.
Like, does California have goldenrod?
Listen, when you rototill, even if I wanted to get rid of that and I rototilled it, it would still come back. It's one of them. It's lucky, it's pretty. If you have a spot like we do for it, where you're happy with it there,
well,
it's great.
It's hard to keep the goldenrod down.
Yeah.
Even on a windy plantation like this, it just stands up all the time. That's probably how it got its nickname.
Yeah, maybe.
Lights up the field, fields of gold.
Yeah.
Well, we're a non-profit farm at this point.
We may always be. But you know what? If I'm smiling, I don't care.
Well, it is rewarding just to be here, Some days it's harder than painting, but it doesn't feel like...
It's more rewarding, though.
Yeah, it doesn't feel like real work. It's weird. Like, I look forward to coming here after being on a ladder for 8 hours. Yeah. And I don't know. It's strange. I almost feel like, where would we be if we didn't buy this place? Like, it'd be boring.
Relaxing at
like,
home.
You'd have a garden...
We'd have a greenhouse in a garage.
Well, yeah, that was the route we were going, but the way the barn guy turned out, his life changed too, so we'd probably still be kind of in limbo up there.
Yeah, actually, you're probably right.
I don't think we would ever regret the decision of buying this place, though.
No.
I don't think even in my own head I expected it to go as quickly as it has gone.
Well, it's funny because you said to me recently, I'm not sure even when, but you were talking about how, like, you actually own a flower farm. Like, look around. You have, like, in 2 years, we've established enough flowers to grow and sell and open. Like, that's kind of crazy. And it is a little bit surreal sometimes. Like even when I'm like brush hogging on the tractor or whatever. What is that? God, that's annoying.
The bird is like, listen, I'm trying to lay an egg over here, and your husband laid one earlier with that joke. Horrible. How am I going to top that?
Maybe he's still laughing at the joke.
Maybe.
Yeah, so I forgot what I was talking about, but...
Well, how sometimes it is surreal.
Yeah,
you look
like,
around and you're like, oh my God, this is my farm.
Like when I was brush hogging yesterday, and I'm doing these circles, and I'm just like, you know, like I cleared out around that little island of trees, which I love. And I'm going to take out some of them because I really want those to grow big. I like that. I want to put some chairs underneath it. Like they'll grow big enough, but I got to take out some of the smaller trees. And I just want to put like a garden there. And I want like, every time I turn around, I'm like, I just see like this vision of something that I want to do. And like, I'll never get bored here. That's for sure.
No.
I think.
It's just the maintenance that could be overwhelming after a while.
Yeah, like I can't ever imagine, like if I got hurt and I was never able to do what I'm doing, I can't imagine how I would mentally cope. Like, do you ever think about that?
Yes. Quite often.
Like, what would happen if I ever could not do what I'm doing?
I don't know.
Major therapy.
It's weird because we worked on the gardens. We got to the summer. We got to the garden tour, but it's been really 24/7 gung-ho here at this point.
Well, we haven't had any rain either. Like, we haven't had a break. Like, we didn't, you know, and it's funny. Maybe this is just setting us up for like, okay, this is
The worst it could get.
Yeah, this is all that we would need, like, to do for an entire year if we didn't have rain one year. Like, at least we're getting all the variables out. We had a horribly wet year the first year to the point where we couldn't even mow half this place. And then now it's like we've had 2 back-to-back years of drought in the summer. So I'm actually quite impressed with how much has established and how, like, all of my snowberry bushes, my shrubs, my roses, like, I'm impressed with how great they're doing with such neglect. Like, I literally put them in and we don't do much to them at all unless, like, I'm walking by, and I think I've weeded them maybe twice this year. You know, the fabric is definitely, you know, I know that a lot of people are not a fan of weed fabric. I can tell you it is a lifesaver here.
They're kind of like our kids. I can't believe how well they've done with our neglect since we bought the flower farm.
Yeah, I guess we get lucky a lot. I don't know. But there is a lot, like, this is actually therapy for me. It really is. Because I can't imagine working this hard if it wasn't.
Am I therapy for you?
No, actually, I need therapy for you.
Oh.
But that's fine.
I thought it reminded me of me when you said that.
Yeah. No, it reminded me I need therapy for you.
Please.
No, you've actually, you know, I don't think anybody else would tolerate me as much as you do.
Well, it's funny because remember when people used to think, put the camera down and help your wife with the gardening.
I know.
For the love of God.
You're like, dude, it wouldn't matter. I've been doing that for years and it doesn't change. I'm just doing what I need to do.
Well, it's just like, come on, people. I do more work here than you could imagine. Ugh. But I enjoy it.
Well, you're more like chatty. I mean, I'm talkative sometimes, but sometimes I also just want to get shit done.
Well, and that's fine.
Like, you just want to, like, document everything. And sometimes I just want to be here. Like when you brought me a turkey sandwich the other day and thought you were just going to drop it off to me, and I made you sit on the ground and eat it with me. You know? Like those moments.
It's so romantic to hear you chew it.
Yeah. I do not chew with my mouth open.
Well, no, the turkey was a little tough. Got it from a truck stop.
You did not.
Yeah. I told you.
No, you didn't. You said there was a little country store.
Well, next to the truck stop.
Oh.
So, In a sense, it
That
used to
explains
be
why
the
my
old
stomach
truck
is
stop.
hurting.
What's that?
That explains why my stomach is hurting.
Oh, come on. Your stomach's hurting because, you know, you never sit down and enjoy a good meal.
I did. We went to dinner the other night.
Oh, yes.
I actually had was it a ribeye? With
It was
blue
a ribeye,
cheese?
yes.
Oh my God. It literally was the best ribeye that I've ever had. I don't know if it's ever had, but it was right up there. It was so good. And then we had to wash dishes to pay for it, so.
Felt like it.
Gosh, it's so expensive. Now I know why we don't go out to eat. I haven't been out to eat in a long time, and the kids were not around. They were at a sleepover at their friends, and so we took it upon ourselves to go to dinner. And wow, I guess I understand why we don't go a lot. It's
Yes.
so expensive.
Remember that, guys. The best way to convince your wife not to bug you to go out to dinner is to make her pay once. And the tip.
Well, all of ours is joined, so it doesn't matter who pays.
It is funny how much things can go up and you don't realize it because you haven't done it in a while, or
I know.
people.
It makes me realize that my pricing on flowers and such is really low.
Yeah, I would say.
You know, if you put in perspective, I mean, there's like, you know, if you get like farm raised eggs, it's like $8.50 to $9 a dozen, and I'm just like, okay, I'm just trying to get $20 for flowers, and yeah, no, I think that's actually way low. Especially for like having them arranged and like harvested fresh and all the, oh yeah, trust me, I'm starting to figure things out a little bit.
Well, don't you kind of have to go with pricing of, you know, local things that are similar to you?
No, I'm gonna charge what's profitable for me, or not profitable, but I'm starting somewhere, and you know, but I have to make sure that that I do what I'm doing well. There was an analogy that was brought up about, you know, doing business, and it's like, if you go to a restaurant that does sushi, Italian, and like, you know, Thai food, you're not getting awesome food because they're doing three things probably mediocre. But if you go to a straight up Thai restaurant, you know you're getting like great stuff. So it was, the point was like, don't be mediocre at a whole bunch of things. And I was just like, oh, well, that's kind of me right now. I'm kind of mediocre at growing everything, but I mean, not really mediocre, but like there's some things I don't do good, but I want to grow them. And it's like, but it was really about like, focus on what you do well and go with it. Like, be known for that. So, you know, I'm still trying to figure out sort of what that is for me, because I love to grow everything. It's part of like how it's part of why I love to garden and to farm. I love new things. Like, I don't want to just grow one type of thing and be good. Like, I want to do lots of stuff. I want to hybridize daylilies. I want to like, you know, offer cut flowers. I want to grow some really fun vegetables. I want to do some farm tours. I want to have music out by the pond. Like, I kind of want to do all that. That's what makes, I don't know, that's what makes you different. But you can't do all that when you first start out. You've got to get what you want to do in and done, do it well, and then add things as you go. You know, my problem, I don't even know if it's a problem, is that I want to just do it all. But I'm learning, you know, it's been 2 years, we've done a lot, but I also thought we would be way farther ahead, but that's just my unrealistic part of the brain. But I'm proud of what I'm doing here, and we will figure it out. I mean, we've had lots of people give us ideas and, you know, say what they'd like to do, but I also want to do something that really fuels me, because I'm not doing all this work for something that everybody else wants. I'm doing it because I enjoy it, and hopefully people will feed off of you know, my energy and my space. Like, if you come here and feel connected to nature and you can bring your family and you are just like, oh my God, I want to go back there. I love this. I've done my job. That's what I want. So anyway, you didn't really ask, but there you go. There's my thinking out loud.
I just want them to stay off the grass. So there.
I mean, a simple sign will do.
Oh.
Speaking of, you need to go get our signs before.
So what are we doing? Are we going to the fair tonight?
If we are, I'm wearing a coat because it's freezing already. I'm not ready for fall.
I'm not ready for the fair.
Weather, but I'm really, like, are we going multiple days or are we just
I say we go tomorrow. Blake's even on board with that.
But tomorrow?
Yeah,
because he pulled an all-nighter with his friends the other night.
Yeah, he don't want to go tonight.
Emma Lou might take a little convincing.
Yeah, well...
But if you tell her we're going tomorrow all day, because you know that's going to happen, right?
Well, that's what we should do anyway.
All day?
Well, not all day, but maybe go at 3 and let them have fun till 9 to 10 o'clock.
Yeah.
One day, get it out of their system.
Are we gonna be blessed with another goldfish for the 5th year running?
Probably. As long as they don't
I like that game, but
win
man,
it
I can't
the
believe
first
how many
hour
times we
in.
get lucky. Like, most people don't win the goldfish. Us, we win it every time.
they win everyone, and they always win the one with ick.
we actually have had that happen.
Yes.
Yeah. Luckily, we've saved.
And we should have known.
We know what to do by now.
Yeah, I just looked for the ick on the Carney's hand first.
Yeah.
When he's handing me the goldfish.
I do feel like we're saving a goldfish, though. Like, the goldfish that we have, like, they never die. We have a 55-gallon tank, and we're just adding to our collection of fair fish. They don't realize how lucky they are. Most of them get left in the car overnight when the people are done with the fair or in the garbage cans.
I know. Imagine the...
It's kind of painful to see sometimes.
I know. It's like...
Because you know they're belly up in a week.
They don't even realize how lucky they are that they ended up in my basement.
Yep.
They might want to be more grateful. I should probably feed them. It's been a couple weeks.
I feed them.
Oh.
I'm going to
Good.
go down to try to get your son out of bed. Wow, that actually feels so good to get that done. You know how when you walk by and you're like, oh man, all that grass is creeping in, it's going to be a pain? It actually really wasn't, but this side needs to be done too.
Yeah, that's the only
Boy,
problem.
these are really planted wide. They should have been in more. We got a little bit of wonkiness on this row, but when they all grow in, it'll be fine.
But that's what gets you through weeding, is knowing that eventually you're going to get to the end of the line
so when
here.
I look up and I'm like, oh my God, that's great. Now I can go to the fair.
Oh, wait. I thought we were pulling something here.
What? I'm not saying tonight.
Oh.
I'm just saying I'll feel better because I know I got stuff done.
Good.
But you better go have a chat with your daughter and set the expectation.
Well, you know what?
Maybe we can get the maybe we can go get the propane grill and we can grill outside, or maybe we'll camp outside. I have the tent out. You want to camp at our house or here maybe?
Camp,
like tent.
we should do that. We should plan that.
Well, I'm planning it now.
Yeah, well, we should have had it planned. We could have set up the movie screen and...
We don't need a movie screen.
Yeah, we want to watch
I camp. If I want to watch a movie, I'll stay home.
We'll camp inside the barn. We'll put the
I don't
tent
want to camp
in the barn.
No, I don't want to camp
It's the only safe place, trust me.
No. I would actually like to see what runs through here at night.
You know what runs through here at night? Coyotes.
Really?
Yes.
Because we have rabbits?
And gophers who are looking for revenge. Or groundhogs.
Well, help me finish this row so we can go. It's not going to be that hard to do.
I need some gloves.
That you do.
All right, honey. Well, thanks for spending some time and allowing me to film you this week.
With a fat lip and all.
Yep. I'm kind of afraid to walk down the midway with you tonight with that fat lip.
Well,
People
lucky
are going
for
to
you-
think I work there.
Lucky for you, we're gonna go tomorrow.
Yes, we're going tomorrow, so we'll get some Botox tonight and we'll be beauty.
I won't have to turn sideways to get through the fingers.
Just say you work here. Who needs a free pass?
Maybe I'll just have a beer and a cigarette.
Yeah, I'm afraid you might run off with the guy from the dime throw.
Well, I got you. I won't even have to fake it.
Yeah, pretty much. You might as well stick with me. You're in good hands. When they're not wearing gloves. All right, I gotta go grab them.
Yeah.
Later.